Hello, welcome back. I hope you've made lots of these flower pop granny squares and are ready to join them all together. So, to begin, I just want to explain what I have here. So this is my first granny square and my second granny square, third granny square, fourth granny square. So originally we just do round 6 on the first square and we go all the way around and just end off as usual. Then for my second square, we start by adding our border and then just slip stitching to our adjacent square. Okay, so as we're stitching along, we're just slip stitching over here. So slip stitch, do your stitching, slip stitch, stitching, and then once we get to this corner, then we just continue on around the square. Then once you get your width and you've added as many squares just like you just added this one, then you can go up to your next row. So your next row, you're going to start off with just adding one side again, okay, and then finishing it off. So now I'm going to show you how to do two sides. So we're going to join like this. So let's get started. So the hardest part for me when I started doing these was figuring out how do I place my work? How do I get it set up? So what I like to do, and what I found works best for me, is this is my current square. We're going to be working into these stitches. And these are my adjacent squares. So we're going to go here and here. So this is number 3 and number 2. So I'm going to turn it over. And I'm actually going to start on number 2. Okay. So first, I like to put it together like a sandwich. So the popcorns are facing each other. Okay. And I have a slip knot on my hook already. And I'm going to start my border as usual with a standing double crochet. I'm just going to drop this one for now. Standing double crochet in that first corner space. And then 2 more double crochet in the same space. And chain 2. Putting it back together. Okay. So I have the wrong side facing on my adjacent square, which is the one that's closest to me. And then my current square is behind it, but it's facing me. So I have the wrong side facing and the right side facing. Okay. So counting 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, for this adjacent corner, go up to that 3rd chain and put a slip stitch there. Chain 2. Bring up your current square and put 3 double crochet in that second corner space. That's 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to slip stitch. So counting over on your adjacent square, from the corner we're going to go to the 1st and 2nd double crochet. We're going to skip those 2 stitches. We're going to slip stitch in that 3rd double crochet. Okay, just slip stitch. We're going to come back to our current square, skip 2 stitches, and place 3 double crochet in the next stitch. 1, 2, 3. On your adjacent square, locate your last slip stitch, which is right here. Skip the next 2 double crochet and slip stitch in the 3rd double crochet. Like that. And we're just going to keep going back and forth. Skip 3 stitches, 3 double crochet in the next stitch. Find your last slip stitch on your adjacent square right here. Skip 2 stitches, slip stitch in that 3rd double crochet. Skip 3 stitches, 3 double crochet in the next stitch. Finding your last slip stitch on your adjacent square right here, skip 2 stitches, slip stitch in the next stitch. Skipping 2 stitches, we're at the corner on our current square. Put 3 double crochet in that first corner space. 1, 2, 3. Chain 2. And now looking at this corner flower here. Okay, everything's coming here from all the other squares. Now we're going to finish the flower in this center here. So we're going to just locate the circle that all of my slip stitches have been put into so far. So it's right here. The most important part for slip stitching your flower together in the middle is making sure that they all go into that same chain from your original chain 5. Okay? Alright, so chain 2. Now I'm going to rotate my square to match up with the next adjacent square. So square number 3. Okay, so I rotated it around. And again, it's still the same way, right? So this is a new square that it has the wrong side facing. And this is my current square, and the popcorns are touching and in the middle. Okay, they're facing each other. So let me show you that again. From another angle. Anyway, let's see. Okay. So we just started here, and we joined right along this way. We're at the corner right now. We're about ready to finish this corner, and then we'll start slip stitching over here and putting our double crochet stitches over on this side. So slip stitch, double crochet, slip stitch, double crochet. Okay. Now if I was only joining one side, like if this square wasn't here, then I would just continue around and finish off. Okay. Alright, so we were stitching like this with these two. Now I'm just going to rotate it, move it around, and continue my stitching. So my next, I have my chain 2 from the corner, and now I'm going to place 3 double crochet in the second corner space. That's 1, 2, 3. Going to my adjacent square, here's our corner flower here, chain, 2 double crochet, we're going to skip those 2, slip stitch in that third double crochet, skip 2 stitches, and 3 double crochet in the next stitch, 1, 2, 3. Find your last slip stitch, skip 2 double crochets, and slip stitch in the third double crochet, skip 3 stitches, 3 doubles in the next stitch, find your last slip stitch on your adjacent square, skip the next 2 double crochets, slip stitch in that third double crochet, skip 3 stitches, 3 double crochet in the next stitch, find your last slip stitch on your adjacent square, skip 2 stitches, slip stitch in the third double crochet, coming around to another corner, skip 2 stitches, and place 3 double crochet in the first corner space, chain 2, going to your adjacent square, the chain 5, we're going to go count up two chains, and then slip stitch in the third chain, chain 2. And now we're going to only be working on our current square. So I'm going to rotate this around. And then we finish the row. So we'll only be working on our current square. So here's how it's looking. Starting here, attaching, completing our flower. Isn't that pretty? And then slip stitching and stitching. Slip stitch here in the corner, and we're going to continue around. And now finishing my last set of 3 doubles in the next stitch. And end off the round with a slip stitch to the beginning double crochet. So here's how it looks. Not pretty. I really love the flower that it makes in this corner by the chains coming together in the same stitch there. Isn't that pretty? And then here's the back. I haven't woven in my ends yet. On this one I have, but not the rest. So you can see it kind of has a little bowl shape still on the back side. So it gives it a lot of interest. And then on the front side, they're just a little bit raised up. So it's kind of neat. Okay, so let me show you the finished blanket. I don't think I can get all of it in the view, but let's see. So I have on the edging, I just did like a very simple edging because there's so much going on, I think, with all the colors and the texture. So I wanted to keep the edging kind of simple. And I just did a chain 4, skip 2 stitches, and just slip stitch. So it's really only on one side, on the front. But just using up my scrap yarn from Red Heart Super Saver. Just tons of different colors. I did go out and buy this soft white and then the buff color that I used for the border. I did buy the bigger Super Jumbo size. Super Jumbo. Super Saver. This is the buff. Color buff. And I just love it. And let me show you the back. So anyway, I hope you guys like this. It's a really good way to use up your yarn, make something really, really pretty. It can become a family heirloom, hopefully, right? Hand it down generations. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed learning how to join as you go. Join your granny squares together, join them as you go. And I hope you guys will subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my social media channels and sign up for my newsletter, because that's the best way to get notifications of new pattern releases and giveaways and crochet alongs and all kinds of stuff happening in the crochet industry. So I hope you guys will do that. I'll have a link. There's a link on my website. I'll put a link down in the comments. So Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for crocheting with me, and I'll talk to you later.